Hello again, friends. My name is Alice Githaiga, and I'm the owner and founder of Fika Canada Immigration Consultancy. This is where we give you all the information about immigration to Canada, whether it's on a temporary visa, or you're coming for permanent residency, you're coming for study, you're coming for visit, you're coming, whatever reason you're coming or you intend to come to Canada. We give you all the information so that you complete an application that is precise, so that you maximize your chances of being a visa. In most of the cases, Canada doesn't do interviews. This is not like the US. The US will always do an interview where they ask you questions. You present your case, you present your documents. But Canada, in most of the times, they do not do interviews. They'll only ask for an interview if they really have to ask you more questions, if they need deeper understanding of why you want a visa. But most of the times, they will not require you to come in for an interview. So your documents really have to tell your story. Your documents have to speak for yourself. Your documents have to be complete. Because if there's a missing document, most of the time the visa officer doesn't have time to now request, send passport size pictures or send bank statement. They will not ask for it. They will just deny the visa based on missing documents. Sometimes they might ask for additional documents, but in most cases, they will just deny the visa based on incomplete application. All right, so the topic I wanted to cover today is a lot of people have been asking me, what are family ties and what does that mean and why is it important? So family ties is when you're applying for a temporary visa to any foreign country, especially the first world countries. They want to see you have something to return to. When you're coming on a temporary basis, you're coming on a visitor visa, a study visa, even a work visa, which is usually a temporary. You're coming on a temporary basis. You're coming on a work visa for 2 or 3 years. The expectation is that you will return to your country. So you need to show that you have family ties to return to. And this is usually your spouse, and this is usually your children, your stepchildren, any adopted children that you might have in your family. This is what they are looking for. They want to see a tangible reason that would propel you to come, stay temporarily, study, and then return back home. In that context, this does not mean your parents. Most people who come and study, if they really don't want to return home, they are not thinking, I have to return to my parents. Your parents have already lived their life. So in this context, your parents would not be, it's not a valid reason for you to show that you will return. So in this context, you're coming on a temporary basis. They want to see your spouse. They want to see your children, stepchildren, any adopted children. So, and the best way to present that, you attach, of course, any adoptive documents. You've adopted a child, you've adopted your niece, your nephew. You show the proof that you went to court, you were awarded custody of these children. So you want to attach those documents. In case of your own children, you want to attach birth certificates that name you as the parent. Okay. In the case of your spouse, the only way to prove that somebody is a spouse is to attach a marriage certificate. Canada does recognize other types of marriages, like common law marriages. This is where you've lived with your spouse for a year or more. If you've lived with a significant other person that you consider your spouse, you have to have lived together for more than 1 year, so more than 12 months. But you need proof of this. You can't just tell them that you've done this. Like I said, there's no interview. So your documents have to prove that you've stayed with this person longer than 1 year. So such documents would be a bank statement, right? A joint bank statement, naming both of you as the account holder on an account. It's a very good proof that you're with this person, because normally people who are not spouses like this, they don't consider each other a significant other. They don't attach their finances together like most people don't. So that's a good proof. Another good proof would be family pictures. You went for a family gathering. This person is recognized as your common law partner, common law wife, common law husband. The other reason, the other proof you can attach to show common law relationship is, of course, a lease of somewhere where both of you are staying, naming both of you. So this cannot be one name. I had someone who told me, yes, common law with this person, but the... Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.